National Investigation Agency is set to file its charge sheet on Monday in the April 2022 Pahalgam terror attack case, marking a crucial milestone in the probe into the strikes in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, investigators believe the filing will firmly establish that the Pahalgam attack was not an isolated incident, but part of Lashkar's wider coordinated terror strategy in Kashmir. Now, investigators have relied on a combination of digital forensics, call detailed records, electronic devices recovered during operations, and corroboration on ground evidence to establish the conspiracy and the provision of maternal support. So, of course, viewers, we're getting you this big breaking news at this point, of course, and we're, of course, talking about NIA naming Lashkar's commander as well, and we're, of course, telling you about the National Investigation Agency, which is set to file its charge sheet on Monday. And, of course, viewers, everybody's eyes are, of course, on it. So this is the latest that we're getting you, and of course now what is also happening is that, all right, we have my colleague joining me on the broadcast, Ajay Chandyal, is with me. Ajay, a big development. The NIA has named Lashkar's commander, Sajid Dutt, who's responsible for number of terrorist attacks and civilian killings. What more can you tell us?
Yes, Sajid Dutt, who's Lashkar commander and active in Jammu and Kashmir for last, who's a Pakistani terrorist and responsible for a number of terror attacks in the Jammu and Kashmir, and especially for the civilian killing. According to information, he was given task for targeting civilian in Jammu and Kashmir. Number of terror attacks took place in Kashmir, in which non-locals and other civilians were killed. That was that was the mind of Sajid Dutt, and it is now it is in the charge sheet of NIA as well that he is also man behind the Pahalgam attack, and he has planned this to carry out attack on the civilians in the Pahalgam, in which 26 people were killed. So Sajid Dutt's name also framed in this charge sheet which they have filed, and it is a very brief charge sheet which they have filed today in a NIA court as far as the Pahalgam charge sheet is concerned.
All right, Ajay, now of course there are a few things that are going to be mentioned in the charge sheet. Are we getting in more information about what really are going to be the charges and who all other than this person are going to be mentioned?
See, Bashir and Parvez, basically, according to information, they are the key person, those who were arrested in the very first. They are the first those who were arrested, and they basically, according to information, Sajid Dutt used social media, to radicalize these Parvez and Bashir as far as getting the local support for these terror groups, those who have carried out that attack, and they are also in the name. They were arrested from Srinagar during the investigation by the police in the nation, and then later when case was handed over to NIA, that was their name is also in the charge sheet. But it is a totally handiwork of Pakistan, and terror commanders sitting in Pakistan, they have planned it in a way so that it can be carried out over here to give maximum damage to the civilians, and definitely motive remain the same, that they want to disturb the peace, as well as they want to disturb Jammu and Kashmir by doing this attack, as it was a intentional attack on the community, one community people, so that when things unfolded, when this they will carry out this attack, definitely there will be communal clashes as well.
Ajay, what are the kind of reactions that are coming in from the family, the kin of the people who've passed away?
See, security forces, they have already avenged the Pahalgam attack by neutralizing all the terrorists, but it is a responsibility of the government security forces to ensure that every link of this terror module and the terror network from where this...
All right, Ajay, I'll come back to you now. We're getting more breaking news, viewers. Saifullah Sajid Dutt, also referred to as Saifullah Kasuri, is a senior commander of Lashkar-e-Taiba, a United Nations designated terrorist organization based in Islamabad. Najat is considered a close aide of LET founder Hafiz Saeed, known by the alias Khalid. He has long operated within LET's upper echelons and is believed to have played a pivotal role in planning and directing terrorist operations targeting Indian soil. Saifullah Jad heads LET's operations from its Peshawar headquarters and has held senior roles in affiliated organizations, including Jamaat Ud-Dawa, which has also been sanctioned by both the US Department of State and the United Nations as an alias of LET. I have Ajay Jandial back with me. Ajay, what more can you tell us on this development?
Yes, Saifullah is a mastermind of this Pahalgam, attack, and we have already, we have already broken this story in the past as well when this came into the notice that Saifullah is basically a mastermind sitting in Pakistan and a Lashkar commander. He basically, planned this in Pakistan and then given responsibility to several people, including, known as Sajid Jatt and three other terrorists of Lashkar, those who have carried out this attack, and later they were killed in, Zabarwan area of Srinagar outskirts. Once again in this NIA charge sheet, definitely Pakistan is going to be fully exposed that how a country